EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are present a national championship. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the U.S. Open Championship. Hello again and welcome to the U.S. Open. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. We're here at Chambers Bay with those massive rolling fairways, the towering dunes, unpredictable coastal winds. What a test, Frank, for the best players in the world.
That's right, and it's going to be the first time these professionals are going to play it. We've seen it host a U.S. Amateur in the past, and this is a daunting test, especially if the wind gets up. There's enough bunkers out there to trap the best players in the world. Those greens fast and firm enough to repel any shot that's not struck perfectly.
Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions. Should be safely on deck.
That will be a great look at birdie. Getting set now over the putt.
All things pointed to a good week. Birdie there, very important right now.
Playing some good golf. Second hole now here at Chambers Bay in the U.S. Open. Frank, it's a relatively short par 4.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's easy, though. This is more of a strategic hole. You want to lay the ball up around sort of 270, 280 yards. Avoid that big bunker on the left. It is going to leave a short iron in, but the hole bends to the left, as well as the slope of the land is right to left. Got to take that into account.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Frank, not close, but from that lie, not bad.
No, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Doesn't dig into the lead with that par, but Frank, sometimes, and you know this as well as anyone, you just have to kind of maintain your footing out there. Now set to play the first par 3 of this U.S. Open, Frank, the third hole here at Chambers Bay.
A little bit like the second hole where the contours slope from right to left. So if that breeze is coming from that direction, that's going to swing the ball all the way across the green. And this green is anything other than symmetrical.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Even with that par, will drop down on the leaderboard.
Time to change gears. Birdie time.
Frank, the fourth hole here at Chambers Bay is the kind of par 4 that says, emphatically, U.S. Open.
Yeah, it's not a rarity these days to have par 4s that are around 500 yards. This is just slightly shy of that. Once again, it's a stiff tee shot. Avoid trouble left and right. A little bit of a bend to the right on this hole, but don't be fooled by that. If anything, the drive has to be hit down the left side.
And that one rolls just into the rough.
Now you have to decide whether or not that ball's going to fly or not.
Not close, but not bad either. That one is about 25 feet away. Settles in over the putt. That's good work right there. Just a tap in. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Stays at 1 under with that par. Now the 5th hole here at the U.S. Open, and Frank, quite a dramatic tee shot.
Everything's really in front of you. You can see it from the elevated tee, bunkers left and right. That's not really the problem. One of the problems is that bunker just short, smack bang in the middle of this green. So the chances of flying that bunker and stopping on this green down breeze are probably next to none. So you're going to have to go in right or left of that bunker.
Beautiful looking shot right here. We knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect. Right down the middle of the fairway. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Just when you think you're going to make birdie, now have to really concentrate on this and at least make par.
One under on the day. Back down now to hole number 6. Early in the round and playing reasonably well. Nothing great, but has certainly not given a whole lot away.
Yeah. Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
Wow, what impact. Absolutely crushed it.
Whoa, that is long.
Nothing to argue about there. Right in the fairway. Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just a couple of feet.
In a very aggressive mode with that birdie now in second place.
Don't forget, second round coverage coming your way tomorrow here on EA Sports for our entire crew. I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now. EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live second round coverage of the U.S. Open Championship. Today, we're here at Chambers Bay in University Place, Washington for the U.S. Open Championship. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo for EA Sports, set to bring you all of the action out on the course. And Frank, what can you tell us about this unusual layout?
It's actually the first golf course that Robert Trent Jones II has actually designed in Washington, and it just fits in beautifully with the environment. The Puget Sound really sets off the whole golf course. So it looks like a links golf course, but it can play in so many different ways. You can play it through the air, you can play it along the ground, and of course already it's hosted US Amateur and US Open.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
Oh, chance for birdie. Now a putt for par.
Locked in on the read and the speed. And he makes it for par. Getting set to hit the tee shot here at the 6th at Chambers Bay. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off here. But remember, this is a links golf course, so you don't try and fight Mother Nature because she'll always win. So just anything down the left, let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the fairway. A lengthy par 4, though, at 495.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That's a good shot right there, about 15 feet away, and a good look at birdie.
This is an awkward length.
Can't make it, Frank, if you don't hit it.
Hubert Green once said, 99% of putts left short don't go in. I don't know what happened to the other 1%, but...
Steady climber right here with another par.
In the top 5. Should be well pleased with that right now.
Well, Frank, this is what a U.S. Open is all about. A long, tough par 4 up the hill.
Yeah, just a beast. And it's a dogleg ride on top of that. There's more humps and bumps and all this than a dermatologist would ever dream of down there.
Great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Very disappointing. Very short of the hole. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
That was cruel. It looked like it was certainly going in. Even par currently.
So that's a drop shot. Now to the second par 5 of the round here at Chambers Bay and the U.S. Open. It's a long one.
Yeah, it's a beast. You miss this fairway, you could be hitting all day long, and of course that's going to rack up a fairly healthy score. Meanwhile, hit the fairway there. Only the longest hitters will reach this par 5 and 2. but still a good chance, even with a wedge, to make a birdie because the green slopes back to the player.
Nice drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one. Now the second shot to the par 5. This is a good-looking shot. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Good putt. Frank, the ninth hole is called Olympus. Feels as though Russell Crowe should be standing on the tee, starring in some sort of a movie about the Greek gods.
I knew you'd go like Titans and that down here. But this golf course is for the mere mortals, Rich. This isn't for the Greek gods and the Titans of the world. They might think they are, but this is for you and me. This is for everybody. 36 handicaps. We can all play here.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Par yesterday, now for birdie. Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold, very bold.
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. This for him would be one drop shot.
Rich, with so few holes left, bogeys are just that much more expensive.
That will really hurt his chances of catching the leader. So that is a top 10 performance through 2 rounds, Frank.
It's always nice to know that you have a shot with 2 rounds left in the tournament.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the United States Open Championship. That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Now the approach here at hole number 1, and Frank, what are we looking at?
Well, semi-blind, but it's fine. You know, just a little peek and you can see what's in front of you. Really no bunkers down the left side. If you do miss down there, a little chip back up the hill, but it's a big enough green.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. That one got away.
And that par certainly won't hurt the cause.
Still some time. Second hole now here at Chambers Bay in the U.S. Open, Frank, it's a relatively short par 4.
It doesn't mean it's easy, though. This is more of a strategic hole. You want to lay the ball up around sort of 270, 280 yards. Avoid that big bunker on the left. It is going to leave a short iron in, but the hole bends to the left as well as the slope of the land is right to left. Got to take that into account. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. Going to need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Looks primed right now.
Anything other than backing up. Very aggressive. That birdie now in second.
Now set to play the first par 3 of this U.S. Open, Frank, the third hole here at Chambers Bay.
A little bit like the second hole where the contours slope from right to left. So if that breeze is coming from that direction, that's going to swing the ball all the way across the green. And this green is anything other than symmetrical.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
Well, birdies are hard to come by in this situation. So tight.
Keeps him right in the thick of it. Frank, the fourth hole here at Chambers Bay is the kind of par 4 that says, emphatically, U.S. Open.
Yeah, it's not a rarity these days to have par 4s that are around 500 yards. This is just slightly shy of that. Once again, it's a stiff tee shot. Avoid trouble left and right. A little bit of defense and right on this hole, but don't be fooled by that. If anything, the drive has to be hit down the left side.
Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Should be safely on deck.
On the green, and a chance for a birdie. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. Starting to pile up the birdies. 5 under par for the tournament. Now the fifth hole here at the U.S. Open, and Frank, quite a dramatic tee shot.
Everything's really in front of you. You can see it from the elevated tee, bunkers left and right. That's not really the problem. One of the problems is that bunker just short, smack bang in the middle of this green. So the chances of flying that bunker and stopping on this green down breeze are probably next to none. So you're going to have to go in right or left of that bunker. Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicklaus over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Superb shot once again, and only about 15 feet away for a birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole. That looked like it nearly got below the lip, the level of the lip there.
Can't believe that one, Frank. That was a complete horseshoe right there. Bad news is, that's a bogey. The good news, still tied for the lead.
He's the only one disappointed. The rest of the field aren't. Made it a real cat fight. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
Can a ball explode?
That is big. I mean, really big. Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. How'd you like that strike?
That was top of the tree.
Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. Oh, that hurts. Thought he had it. Has his par. Frank, that front page of the leaderboard has been looking good all week.
You're exactly right, Rich. I think our winner is certainly going to come from that list right now. I'm excited for tomorrow's final round.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live final round coverage of the United States Open Championship. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo here to call the action for EA Sports at the U.S. Open Championship. We are at Chambers Bay in University Place, Washington. And Frank, this does not look like any U.S. Open golf course that I have seen.
No, it's quickly getting the respect of many of the golf pundits and writers out there. It's just this wonderful blend of links and parkland-style golf. It presents so beautifully to the eye, but also it challenges every aspect of your game. And really, you couldn't want for anything more than that when you were going to play a major championship.
Designed by Robert Trent Jones II with breathtaking views of the Puget Sound as well as the Olympic Mountains. Beautiful rhythmic swing right there and right down Peachtree. All right, Frank, what's the best way to approach the 10th?
Well, this is probably the flattest green on the golf course, Rich, and really, if you miss this green, you've made a mistake. There's no two ways about it. It's probably the most predictable second shot you're going to have on the golf course.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
How does that stay out?
I have no earthly idea. Let's crawl that. Hole's round. Ball's meant to go in.
Par attempt here. So has the par. Moving on to the next hole, and the lead, Frank, is very much intact. He'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole. The 11th hole, Frank, what's the right way to get at it?
Just got to be cognizant of that ridge that cuts through the middle of this green, that sort of turns this green into one simple green and all these little complex sort of sections. That's the biggest thing, but that's also, you realize very, very quickly, you're playing links golf today.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Just playing excellent golf. 5 under for the tournament.
Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
And it looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through. So, Frank, trying to make 3 the conventional way. Didn't have a go at this green. What's left now?
Just the yardage. If you've got a good yardage here, then all these undulations in this green really aren't that important. And that's the beauty of laying up. You're taking the risk off the tee and really the risk in and around this green. So a good second shot, distance control, and you're going to be well rewarded.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Wow, what impact. Absolutely crushed it. Nice drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one. Frank, a bunker in front of the green here, so how does that impact what the player's going to do?
Well, it's not just the bunker, too. It's the ridges left and right that are going to repel a shot. So if you go too far left to that bunker in front of the green or too far right, that ball's going to kick all the way off the green. So really, that bunker's a good line, but you've got to carry it.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Sinks the putt for birdie. Well, no other way to say it, Frank. That's just an awful shot.
Bad.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. He just missed the bunker. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Seems to really have the touch today.
There's something about a well-hit shot. That's a ginormous tee shot.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man.
So a tester from 4 feet.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Good clean contact, a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. In the words of the legendary basketball announcer Marv Albert, from way downtown, yes! I mean, that is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. Second shot coming up here at the par 5. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. So a longer putt coming up next, about 30 feet away, to win the U.S. Open. Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Settles in over the putt. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. Just a tremendous week of golf, and that, my friend, is a winner right there.
Yeah, and he should be proud of himself too. It took golf of the highest quality to beat this high-quality field, and that is something that you will remember for a long, long time.
it.